If you're planning on buying a house in 2026, which we hope you are, because you can call me, but if you're planning on buying a house, there are 5 things, well, several things, but these 5 things are really good to do in January to get ready to buy that house. These things are golden if you're a planner. So the first one, number 1, would be checking your credit. Don't wait until the very end. Don't wait till you're going to look for a house. You can get your credit pulled for free once a year, or you can call me and we can do a soft pull on your credit as we're trying to get you pre-approved. And we can take a look at seeing if there's any cleanup that needs to be done, or if there's a waiting period for something to fall off, or anything like that. There could be any number of things that need to be taken care of for your credit. So that's number 1. The second thing you need to do is you need to save your last paycheck from December so that we have your year-to-date pay for 2025, so that when we go in to look at your new pay, we don't have to wait for you to file taxes, and we don't have to wait for that W-2 to come at the end of December, or end of January. We can use that year-to-date pay stub to show what your year-to-date income was for 2025. Now, if you're self-employed or something like that, we do need to make sure we get you ready to file your taxes. Maybe prep your taxes early, get ready. Maybe normally if you don't file them until April 15th, and then you take the extension and then you don't file till October, that's all fine. But if you're looking to buy the house and you want to use 2025's income because it was so much better than 2024, or maybe 2024 was better than 2023 and 2025 is better than 2024, we're going to average those last 2 years. So if that's the case, we want to get you prepped and ready to go to do your taxes and get those ready in January, not waiting till further down. The third thing that you'll want to do is get ready to get pre-approved. And I don't mean just pre-qualified where you call somebody down the street, tell them what you think, and tell them what you think you make and all of that, and then they do their little calculations and say, okay, you're pre-qualified for this much money. I'm talking a full pre-approval like we do here at Van Dyke Mortgage, where I take an actual application, we do a soft pull credit, and then we get all your documentation and we submit it to an underwriter. If you get your documentation together quickly in, say, 3 to 5 days, I can have a full pre-approval in 7 to 14 days. That's 2 weeks. So if we start at the beginning of January, we could have a full underwriting approval by the middle of January. Then you can go out, you're ready to go put an offer on a house, and we could have you closed theoretically by the end of January. Worst case scenario, by the middle of February. So that's number 3. The fourth thing that you need to think about is maybe your budget needs to be reset. Maybe the budget you've had for the last few years has been great for you, but maybe you need to reset it. Maybe you want to save a little more money, maybe pay off a couple of credit cards, maybe pay off some things from Christmas, anything like that. The best thing to do is the first week of January, sit down, make some goals, do a budget, and reset where you're at, because you have your last year's pay stub at the end of the year, so you know how much money you made, you know how much money you took home, and then you've got your list of bills along with the new Christmas bills. So you can sit down and figure out your new budget to make sure you can qualify for the home that you want. So that would be a way to reset your budget. Now, the last one, that's number 5, doesn't apply to everybody, but if you've got issues on your credit, and I happen to be working with a customer right now who for the last year has been working on his own to try to pay off and make resolutions on collection accounts or problem credit to try and get his credit score up. Before you do all of that, let me take a look at your credit situation. Let me look at your application. Let's, do all of that. Let's sit down and talk about it. And let me find out from the credit bureau, because I have a direct line to the credit bureau. My account rep with the bureau will look at what I need when I tell them you have a 580 credit score and I need a 620 to get you approved. He'll look at that, he'll do his numbers, and then they come back and say, pay down this credit card, pay off this collection, and that's it. You may be trying to pay off all your collections, and maybe we don't need all of them at this moment. Maybe we don't ever need them at all. I don't know. But at least before you do all your resolutions, and if a lot of those, if they fail or whatever, call me first. Let's figure out what we can do in order to get all of that taken care of for you. And if we start early enough in the year, at like the beginning of January, if it takes us 30 to 60 days, then you're approved before March. That's not that long in the grand scheme of things. So if you're looking to buy a house in 2026, call me or try to start with these 5 golden ideas for getting ready to buy your house in 2026. So call me, Dawn Hall, Van Dyke Mortgage, 239-789-7561, your lender for life.